Hello, my lovely Pisceans, and a very warm welcome to your December 2023 horoscope forecast. The big planetary news for this month is that Mercury, the planet that rules communications, media, transport, travel, technology, will go retrograde from the middle of the month just into the new year. What this indicates is that chances are, even by the beginning of December, things are already beginning to wind down and to go more slowly. So adjust your frequency likewise. Do your best to become calm and peaceful, to allow yourself to go with the flow. You are the sign of the fish. You can do it innately and intrinsically. But if you're aware of it, then you won't get into a sense of impatience. So people are changing their minds, they're going backwards and forwards. You'll just say, oh, okay, that's the energies that are around. The way to use this productively and positively is to go within, to reassess, to reevaluate, to contemplate, to relax, and to rest a little, just to allow. On the 2nd of the month, we've got Mercury here, not yet retrograde, resonating your 11th house with Pluto. So it's a time to look at the way you communicate with people at large. Are there any changes you need to make? Are there misunderstandings happening? Miscommunications? What can you do to improve that? It's an opportunity to think deeply about your social circle. Who are the people you are mixing with, physically and online, that are influencing you? And are they influencing you for the better, in an uplifting way? Are you learning? Are you gaining more wisdom? Or is it a pulling down energy? This Mercury, and especially when it goes retrograde from the 13th of the month in that house, is a wonderful time for contemplating this, and then maybe making some proactive changes, maybe by the middle of January onwards, when you're going to be clearer. On the 5th of the month, Venus coming into your 9th house. Lovely place for Venus. This brings love, peace, harmony with everybody that you interact with, the potential for it. It's an opportunity to deepen your spiritual study and learning and teaching. It's great for writing. It's really rather good for communications of all kinds, as long as you think before you write, think before you send the text, and make sure it's got a loving intention and a loving kindness tone. That's the energy of the Mercury retrograde, along with the Venus energy. So that's how it's coming together. Now on the 12th of the month, we've got a new moon in your 10th house. So this may mean a new direction in your career for those of you with a career, new beginnings, new possibilities, maybe traveling somewhere. If you don't have a career, it's a new you beginning to emerge. You may dress differently, you may present yourself differently, you may speak differently, but it's finding new and creative ways for you to connect with your unique being to every other person that you interact with on a daily basis, strangers and people that you don't know very well. On the 13th, as I said, Mercury goes retrograde, deep thinking about the people that surround you. And on the 22nd, the sun comes into this house, shining a light even more on what are your dreams, your wishes? Got a new year coming up. What are you aspiring to? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to cultivate within you? What are the qualities that you want to bring out? Maybe it's joy. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's patience. Think about that, because that Mercury retro will have you thinking. On the 24th, it will retrograde into your 10th house. So really think about the ways in which you contact others. How can you improve this? How can you improve maybe misunderstandings, miscommunications? How can you work on this? How might you help others and advise them to improve their communications? On the 27th of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in your 5th house. Lovely place here. So this can bring romance, love, shines a light and says, are you having enough fun? Are you bringing joy into your creations? I mean, I love the astrology, and these videos are really hard work. It's an absolute labor of love. I sweat buckets, but I love them as well, and it's hard work. So it might be a mixture of the two here coming up, but it really just shines a light and says, what's your labor of love? And will you dedicate yourself to it? On the 30th of the month, Venus joins the party in the 10th house, potentially just bringing you some really warm-hearted interactions with people. You might want to think about doing random acts of kindness. Of course, it's that time of the year where people are more tuned into that energy, but maybe you'd like to be a leader in this area. You are by nature very compassionate and very caring, but have some fun with it. Enjoy it and see what creative ways you can come up with to bring joy, peace, and upliftment into other people's lives. Let's see what your Pleiadian oracle card is for this month of December. And here it is. This is a perfect one for you. Tune into divine guidance. If ever that was a Piscean card, it is. So allow yourself just to tune in. Listen to your intuitive messages. Trust them. Don't act impulsively, and go with the flow of the frequencies. I wish you a wonderful month. Happy December. Happy New Year. If you haven't already looked at it, check out your annual forecast 24-25, which will give you an overview of your year to come. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.